everybody. This is not a collective reading, but a requested reading for one of my subscribers. She contacted me on Instagram and given me a DM. She wants to stay anonymous and she wants me to do a love reading for her. Just a few quick announcements about that. I made a playlist that is called Requested Readings. I want you guys to read the description of that playlist so that you know why I am doing these. I often get asked on Instagram if I do uh, paid readings. I do not do paid readings yet, but that will come in the future. But it's gonna be paid readings as a donation. So from the moment that I have so many subscribers on YouTube and I can do live streams with super chat and donation button, then I will start doing paid readings. That is really important for me because I am now studying for a professional dating coach and I will then be looking for work in it. I do not want to work independent as a dating coach. I want to work for a company that is looking for dating coaches. So, like websites, dating apps, magazines, where they have a love block, or people that have a magazine and they want me to answer love questions of their readers, stuff like that. I will also start working on my blog again. I do have a professional blog and I will release that maybe end of this year, maybe next year. I'm thinking more towards next year. So then I have this year the time to write a lot of articles and content. I can make first content for it and then I can release it. So, but how you can support me is by subscribing to my channel, liking the videos, watching my videos to help the algorithm, and liking and commenting. That's how you can already support me. So, because many people ask me if I want to do personal readings, I thought, well, okay, I will first start with free readings, free readings requested, um, till the moment that I have enough subscribers and that I can do live streams with super chat and a donation button. So that way I stay in that way I will not get legally in trouble with the unemployment. Know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start on her reading. She knows that this reading is for her. I have to let her know when it's uploaded. But I will use an emoji in the description so that she knows that this reading is meant for her. So we're gonna get started. I will think of her first name in my mind. I do not want to say it by accident. Spirit, okay? So it's for her love life, Spirit. She wants a reading for her love life. a card for her, or cards for her to represent her situation. Card for her to represent her situation. Did you see that? Daughter of Grails. So this could be her, also a water sign. And she wanted to have a love reading, and Grails is a water element, which is to do with your love life, your connections, your relationships with people. So that is Spirit's way of saying, okay, we are willing to do this for you. Past timeline. Past timeline. Past timeline. I'm gonna have to take more of my time now because I may not say her name by accident. So I have to stay really focused in my mind. Past timeline. This card. We got multiple for past timeline, 4. So this is the first one, second one, third one, like this. Present timeline. Present timeline. Present timeline. Present timeline. Okay. These are 2 different energies. This is not you. This is another energy. I really think that this is your energy. But this is a complete other energy in your present timeline. Future timeline. Future timeline. Future timeline. Future timeline. Future timeline. This one. This one too? Yes. We first had these 2 and then this card. Okay. I can see why these cards turn up. These cards turn up because of this present card. A moment. Yeah, sorry, I was interrupted by a phone call. So I was asking Spirit the cards for the reading. Okay, general energy of a reading. General energy. Extra cards for her reading. Extra cards for her reading. Extra cards for her reading. this one. Alright, and now I can get started to reading the cards. So, as I said, I think this is you in the present tense. And then we go to the past timeline, and it's this card first, then that one, then that one. So, you've been doing a lot of reflection on your love life, looking within you. Reflecting back on past relationships and asking yourself questions like if you made, I'm hearing if you made right decisions or not. Moment. And I see in the background a doorway, and you're reminiscing a lot. It's like you were in the past in a nostalgic state, being in a nostalgic state with the past. But there is a skull on the mirror, which means letting the past rest. Even though you feel nostalgic about it, you reminisce a lot, and you're thinking about the past relationships or a past relationship. There's a skull in the present and there's a skull in the past, but the past is still an open door. There's a box here with a key that I notice that spirit is paying me attention to. Maybe you have somewhere a box where you keep memories that you made with someone, with a person from the past. And there's flowers growing on it, which is after that comes new life. So that means in order for creating new memories, it's about letting the past rest. Because sometimes our emotions can, keep us a bit stuck. But this is a past timeline. And because this is present timeline, you are leaving it behind you. You are leaving it behind you. You are moving to a place of letting go. Then this you felt more like in the past with these being nostalgic feelings, like it was making you sad. Because when I think of being nostalgic, reminiscing, I always think of positive feelings. You know, uh, it shouldn't make you sad. Four of Knives. Again, that's again that reflection. and now it's a a stone reflection. You see that? And there's blood on her dress. These situations brought you a lot of pain, emotional pain. Yeah, you buried the past. You have buried the past over. And it could be that this box that you were holding with memories in, it can be that you know, you maybe buried it in the ground like a time capsule or something. Whether that's figuratively or in physically. Then the present timeline. Now something in you is like you are not the same person anymore. It made you into someone different, but only more wiser and more stronger. But there's somebody in your life that still feels hostile to you. Maybe this past person feels hostile towards you because you have done your inner work, you have done your healing. Future timeline, yeah, you're gonna have to need to protect yourself from this person that is hostile towards you. You're gonna have to protect you from that person. There's also a friend or a family member that is willing to protect you also, so you're not alone in it. Yeah, this person doesn't want you free. This is somebody that is chasing you down, and that wants you again in that stuck energy. And then general energy of the reading, again, the hangman. But here the hangman is that you've done the work, you have done the self-reflection. And in the background, you see a cross, a grave. That means you like, this is over. All that suffering and all that pain is past tense. You're not gonna reopen that door again. But this person wants you to reopen that door. And this is Two of Knives. Yeah, this person doesn't want you to be conscious of what is going on. But you're going to have support in protecting yourself from that person. This is that Lord of Skulls. A masculine is going to help you. You could have a daughter with this masculine. He's an earth element. And the daughter is also an earth element. This could also be a younger sister, a younger niece, someone that you care for, or your inner child. Your inner child is an earth element that can also be. What is it? A spirit, inner child, or a daughter, or a niece, a family member? The masculine has a daughter. The masculine has a child who's gonna help you. He has a daughter. What more, spirit? What is the most important she needs to know? Six of Skulls. A field is also protective. Again, that earth energy. You have a lot of earth energy. Having a lot of earth energy means security, solid foundation, abundance, protection, family, connections, supportive system. Lord of Knives. That could be, I said, supportive system. So there are two masculines who can offer you assistance. Or if you look at it from your love life that you asked me, there are two masculines. Black and white horse. So there's one on a black horse, there's one on a white horse. This could also be the same person, yin and yang. So a balanced masculine who has a daughter. I mean, that can give you a clue who he is. His yin energy is air element, and his yang energy is earth element. Yeah, there is a female who wants to battle with you. One more, Spirit is saying from the tarot. One more. This one. Ace of Scepters is a fire element. So, Spirit is confirming this is true. This is a truth. Okay. I'm gonna use this deck because this deck has time frames in it. For her love life, you're gonna get signs from Spirit. You're gonna get signs from Spirit. That was fast. You're gonna get signs from Spirit. Anything else, Spirit, for her love life? Do not listen to other people. And it can be that Spirit is going to give you clear signs when you should not listen to other people. And pay attention when it's full moon. Especially around full moon, you should not listen to other people. That could be a sign that that this other woman is using witchcraft against you. Because there are a lot of witches who do rituals when it's full moon. So when we are a full moon phase, pay attention to your feelings, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention in your day. Like take your time and pay attention to what is happening the days when it's full moon. What is happening in your life. There are going to be positive changes in an existing relationship during August. So, if you follow Spirit's advice, this deck could help for things to shift in a positive direction for your love life. An existing relationship, that can be anybody, that can be a family member, that can be a friend, that can be a colleague, that can be somebody on the internet, that can be anybody. So don't focus too much, oh, it's somebody that I am dating, or it's somebody that I am getting to know. No, that can be anybody because this is a general connections. So you have different types of relationships, but there's something going to move in a positive shift. And it's also probably because there's this masculine with a daughter that is going to help you to overcome that situation with that woman who wants to harm you. Yeah, so Spirit is confirming what I'm saying with the full moon phase in the months. Pay attention to your emotional rhythm. So, Spirit wants you to pay the most attention to your feelings when it's full moon. That's also when the full moon energy is at its maximum energy of influencing us. That's why many witches and warlocks use the moon phases to harm other people, you know? That's the phase that you need the most protection. One more. Well, did you see that? Everything is now in movement. What did I say about this card? Because in the present tense, because you have done in the past timeline that inner work, things are now moving for you. This is a deck that can give you emotional healing and stuff. The cards. Whoa, what's this? These. Did you see how that moved? Align your thoughts with success. So, because things are now moving good forward for you. Wait a minute, because things are now moving forward for you in the present tense, focus on thoughts that generate success so that you can see the results of that in August. Your body is talking to you. So that's that full moon card. So your feelings influence your thoughts, and thoughts influence your actions, and actions influence your body. So that a full moon would be a good time to journal. Strive for clarity, stretch and reach your dreams. So yeah, that's another tip Spirit is giving you to do right now. That's that journaling thing that Spirit is confirming. Anything else of this deck? That's too much Spirit. This card, yeah, reflect your authenticity and have patience. But Spirit is saying, is reassuring you that you will see a positive shift for your love life. You are going to get good results if you do the tips that Spirit is giving you. This is an oracle deck that I'm creating with Jesus to create success in life. So let's see what comes out. What can she do more, Spirit? What can she do more? Yeah, yoga, stretching. She's stretching. This is called piece of a pie. In your situation, this card means that little one step at a time goes a long way. This is a first step that you have to take. And you have also the protection of this is Sophia, but this can also be Mary Magdalene. So she is maybe really important to you and she's helping you in your love life. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, she says to me to pay attention to the Sacred Heart. So keep doing that inner healing. Okay. It's not giving me anything anymore. We will do a self-care card because that seems to be really important for you. A card for love life, a card for this honesty. Be honest with yourself. When we practice honesty, we see how our prior lives created confusion, alienation, and disparity. Today, be impeccably honest. Okay, I'm gonna reread it because the time stopped recording and I wasn't done with the text yet. So I'm gonna reread this card. Honesty. When we practice honesty, we see how our prior lives created confusion, alienation, and disparity. Today, be impeccably honest and extend the practice to a second day, a third, and so on. As a great judge, jury, and purifier, honesty invites unfathomable clarity into our lives. It brightens us and brings us closer to our original natures. And I think this card turns up because it is connected to the past timeline. That is what you've done in your past timeline. Then you also have trust. Trust is vital to everyday living and all of our relationships. With trust, we engage wholly, freely, and too roughly. Practice being more trusting today. The more we trust, the more we relax our hearts. Invite good fortune and inspire others to be good to us. Trust cannot be blind. Where is that card? So this is connected to the another card that you had. Trust cannot be blind. So there is I said there is an energy that wants to be hostile towards you, and that person is not trustworthy with you. You cannot trust that person. This person wants you to be blind. They don't want you to see what's really going on. Trust cannot be blind, so always add discernment and scrutiny to the mix. So I think you have an idea who that person could be in your current situation. And Spirit is saying, when you are dealing with that person, always use discernment and scrutiny. And that person also, Spirit is saying also, that person is not practicing clear communication with you. It's always like, it's those kind of conversations like they say something, but your intuition is saying there's something that they're not saying. Spirit is saying they are speaking to you in riddles. That person is speaking to you in riddles. There's a trust issue going on with that, where clear communication, honesty is needed. So that's why Spirit is saying use your discernment. And also, Spirit is saying, because of this full moon, when is that person making contact with you? During which moon phase is that person contacting you? That's also something to discern about. Pay attention to the moon phases when you come in contact with that person, because that's also a certain intention that they have. Pure self. Breathe deeply and be present with your pure inner being. That's this card. Allow thoughts to arise and exit. Ignore the mental chatter. Yeah, not listening to others. Do not listen to the mental chatter of other people. Breathe light and love into your body and mind. Remember that you are sacred, loved, and luminescent. Recite this often. I am my breath. I am my breath. I am present. I am present. Loving and kind. Loving and kind. I am pure and divine for all time. So pause the video and write that affirmation down. And every time you feel that you need it, say it to yourself. I will read it again so that you can write it, pause the video and write it down. I am my breath. I am present, loving and kind. I am pure and divine for all time. Anything else, Spirit? This one? Interdependence. Okay, that wants to come up too. We are interdependent when we lovingly care for ourselves and encourage others to do the same. We grow confidence, strength, and grit and character by solving our own problems and meeting our own needs. Practice interdependence today. No conditions, no demands, no complaining, no lies, no guilt, no problem, no gossip. So this card goes together with an interdependence card. No gossip either. So Spirit is saying maybe these people that are trying to influence your mind, maybe they like to gossip about stuff, you know? Maybe they like gossiping about other people. And maybe that is the reason why this person is hostile towards you. Maybe their gossip caused another person to be hostile towards you. When we permit gossip, we act beneath our words, becoming scavengers. Gossip stems from a lack of healthy creative outlets. Be the bigger person and ignore it. That is again, don't listen to others. So you are surrounding yourself with people that are not good for your health, that are not good for your mental balance, that are not good for your life in general. So is people to let go of. And if you and the card says if you're not able to let these people go, then be the bigger person and ignore it. If others draw you into their fiction, see, so people are making shit up. People are making shit up and this is almost like a separate message for you that is also important for you to know. But I do know that having the wrong people around you can also damage your love life. That can be one of the reasons why you cannot attract a healthy and good partner in your life. Because there are people in your personal space or in your network that these are karmic people. There are karmic people in your life, and they want to drag you into their drama. And that cannot be good to find a healthy and balanced partner. Change the subject and introduce something extraordinary. Leave gossip in the gutter to eliminate your soul and all of creation. So, Spirit is saying in a way when you interact with these people, and it's hard to let go of them in your life, change the subject. Don't say to them like, I don't want to talk about that. I'm tired of hearing that, because then they're only gonna do it more. Know what I'm saying? It's better to say, like, you know what I saw this week, you know what I heard this week, that is a bit like their language, and then they think you're gonna gossip about something, but you're not. You're gonna mention something that you saw on the news, something that you read about, maybe something new that you're doing. Like, Spirit is asking you change the direction of the conversation. Turn the conversation in a way that it's positive, that it becomes positive. Don't feed their negative behavior. That is what Spirit is saying. Because it's damaging your spiritual state, it's damaging your emotional state, it's damaging your mental state. Their energy, their behavior, and their words do not have a good influence on you. Oh, okay. And it's important for you to, that's why you need to do so much healing work. That's why you need to do so much reflective work, because you're surrounding yourself by people that are not so good to have in your life. You need to shift towards a reality where you have more harmony and more light and positive energy in your life, for to attract a good partner. And these people don't want you to have that. These people do not want you to be in that state. So Spirit is giving you a push in the right direction, so that you can attract what you deserve. Yeah, Spirit is keeping it real. Straight up facts. I love it when Spirit does that, like straight to the point. Yeah, reconcile with yourself. Reconcile with yourself, because you need to choose your freedom from these people. The angel of freedom, the angel of reconciliation. This is not reconciliation with another person. This is reconciling with yourself, like that honesty card. Trust your own guidance. Be honest with yourself. Like, like you cannot live that way for years and years on. There's gonna come a moment in your life that you're gonna have to say, I'm over that. You have outgrown these people. Spirit is saying that these friends that you have, or whoever they are, you have outgrown those people. You are not on their level anymore. You are angel of freedom. You are above them. You are the bigger person. You have outgrown those people. And now it's time for you create a reality for yourself that is much more of light, that is much more positive, that is a lot more balanced. Because how else are you going to attract a healthy relationship with someone? That is important work, cleaning up your life from people that are not good for you. That is a necessary thing to be able to attract a life partner. That was your reading. I hope that you liked it, and I hope a lot of this stuff resonates for you. I really do. But in overall, it's a positive reading. There are things that Spirit is telling you to pay attention to, but in overall, the reading is very positive. Like, Spirit has good news. Like, if you will do those things, everything is gonna turn out fine. You're gonna find happiness. But yeah, those other people, Spirit is not saying that you have to let go of them, but you can do that if you want that. That's why you had the card of the angel of freedom. If you say like, no, I'm gonna decide to let go of them, then you can do that. You have authority over your own life. Know what I'm saying? You have authority over your own life. You create the life that you want. Not because these people want you to live their way. And what these people fail to understand is that you are your own person. And they're trying to control you a bit. Yeah, that is not a way to live. That's not how Spirit wants us to be in life. We are all our own person. It also depends on how people do that. Like, you have people that really do have good intentions, but then there are moments that it's obvious that they don't have good intentions. And if people are trying to drag you into their drama, that is gonna have a negative effect on your life. That is gonna bring you bad karma just by being involved with them, just by participating in the conversation. And Spirit is saying these people are lying to you. They are making things up. They're lying. They're not being truthful. So that also doesn't make them trustworthy. These are not trustworthy people. And they make shit up. They make shit up. Do not believe what comes out of their mouths. Spirit is saying use your discernment. Very important. And pay attention to full moon. That is when they try to influence you the most. So it can be that group of people that you contacts that like to gossip, they could be witches or warlocks. And they see you as their victim because they see the potential in you, what you what that you could achieve success in life, and they don't want you to be at that level because that would make you a better person than them. And then you would attract a loving partner, a healthy partner, and all that. Know what I'm saying? But you're gonna get help from a man who is very balanced. He has a daughter, so that could give you a clue who that could be. But this person is not going to become your partner. It is a friend. It's more like a friendship. But there is going to come a person in your life in the near future. Thank you for the requested reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.